What's up, everybody? Juno 2000 here with my good friend Kenny in Texas from Hardcore 1965, and we're going to be watching the 1964 original classic by Richard Madison's book, I Am Legend, aka The Last Man on Earth, with Sir the legendary Vincent Price, and the more accurate version than the Will Smith movie. What's up, Texas and Kenny?
Will, I don't know how to throw a punch. Smith.
Say hey to everybody, especially Chester, who's always to go to the chat.
Amen to that. That's for sure.
And then Rosie with the great puns. Hey there, Rosie. And then Zodiac. What's up, Zodiac? Good to see you. Thanks for having the time to be here with us, Cat, our streams. We appreciate you to be here. Thank you. Don't know
Juno,
do
I,
I hate you.
Juno, I came up with a new song for our streams
What is
for Tuesday, done by the great Debbie Gibson. Only in my streams, as real as it may seem, it was only on Texas and Juno streams. I came up with that. It took me a whole 5 seconds.
Awesome. There we go. Because, it's just like one of your favorite songs, Kenny. We're winning.
I love
whatever.
that song by Santana.
What's up, George? Sailor George in the house. What's up?
Thanks. Rosie appreciates good singing.
Gracias. Gracias, Rosie.
All the panel in black, yeah. We're the men in black.
I'm actually wearing blue tonight. I'm not wearing my nude color for you ladies out there.
Oh, man.
Debbie Gibson does Dallas.
I'm sure she did a few times. Probably did Houston as well. Probably did Chicago,
Yeah.
That night Chicago died. Hey, Russell.
And Russell Madison is in the house.
Hey there, Russell.
And there's the wild guys never lose their edge. Wild guys.
What's up, Johnny? When I come on singing Debbie Gibson, what the fuck next, Tiffany?
Hey, I could do Tiffany.
I think we're alone now, dude.
I did.
That's
Tiffany.
actually my favorite.
A different story.
That's my favorite part in that Ted movie is when Giovanni Ribisi's dancing to Tiffany.
Moited. Hot to hot, Mrs. H. Oh, come on, Johnny. You didn't like Duran Duran? The reflex, flex. I can do this all night. Stop.
When I worked at Warehouse Music, we had Duran Duran for an in-store. They didn't play. They just did a autograph session, and It was when the covers record they did came out,
Oh, okay.
and so I got to talk to them briefly, like by going through the line because I had to work the floor.
Right.
And so this was when Warren Cucurullo was still in the band as the
Oh, okay.
guitar player and everything. Really nice guy. I mean, he was really the main one I wanted to talk to, but I didn't get to talk to him, long. But, so after it was over, they were taking them through this, we had our store was weird. We were like around the corner from like an old Woolworths, so we shared an elevator, so they had to take him down to the parking garage, and then I guess Simon forgot to empty his bladder before the signing, so he comes back up and he's all like, I need to go pee really bad, and so I was working with this one guy that was a fucking idiot. He had like the voice of Mickey Mouse, I swear.
Oh,
So
jeez.
he's like, well, what do we got to do? I said, take him back upstairs and, take him into the office and to the bathroom, just let him, do what he needs to do. So then, and I said, just come back, escort him back down, here and everything. And he's like, okay, so, I'm waiting, blah, blah, blah. And then so they're coming down and the elevator opens and there's these two girls in there with him. And this one girl's flipping out and he's signing her fucking, stomach. And I'm just like, all right. And then the girl, like, she just like, she passes out and well, kind of, she falls over and I grab her and I'm like, what the fuck, And so then the guy that escorted him down, the goof I worked with, what do we do? I was just like, get her some water, you moron. You know. And so she was okay, and then we, I said, just ride down with him to the lot. Okay, and I just, damn, why do I have to keep working with this imbecile, but Simon was a weirdo, I'll give him that, Thank God he didn't sing to me,
Juno, did you see Johnny's comment to you?
Hmm.
He took a
He
dump
didn't like.
halfway through Primate.
Well, yeah, because me and Johnny go back and forth of how shitty movies nowadays are. Like, I don't hate all of them, but it's just the new shit sucks. Especially rebooting crap, remake garbage.
They're coming out with another Crawl movie.
I
Okay.
thought that was just I thought that was a one and done movie.
I did too. It said, and they're coming out with a new Leprechaun movie too.
Yeah. Maybe Amber Turd is gonna be in the sequel crawl, where it's gonna crawl up her ass where she pooped on the bed.
Simon LeBon, Simon Le Cinnabon. Good one, Texas.
Yeah. Like the only remake I'm not pissed on is Highlander because I'm not a big Highlander fan because it's not my favorite Christopher Lambert movie. To me, I think he did much better movies than Highlander, but they got Henry Cavill as the new Highlander, so
I'm
it
excited.
might
I'm
be good.
excited for that new
Because
Cobra movie. Wow.
I'm the new Cobra. I'm the
Very cool.
Yeah, you should see Juno's Creep Show outtake. You know, he was in
Yep.
Creep Show in the Ed Harris role, but then he had to bow out, unfortunately. But you know,
Yep. Because I was too busy with Cobra.
Highlander 5, The Turning.
Oh my gosh. That was the most piece of shit sequel out there. And it's called The Awakening or something. It was the fifth one, and it was really bad. Because originally it was supposed to be a theatrical release, but they said, fuck this. We'll do this in sci fi original movie. Yep. Oh, God. It's not a. If anybody ever sees Highlander 5, recommend it. Try to avoid it like the plague, because that was the worst sequel ever made.
I watched the one with
Dave,
Greenberg. That was enough for me.
he did a Highlander movie? Or,
Oh, that was Universal Soldier. I'm sorry. Sorry.
well, he would have fit. I think he would have fit in that shitty Highlander sequel that I
Oh,
was
he
talking about,
definitely
because
would have.
it was a sci-fi movie. Gosh, that Highlander fight. There's the reason why people don't talk about, because it's one of the worst pile of shit out there. Because you got really bad CGI, a goofy villain, Adrian Paul, who was supposed to take over the role in the sequels. He really wasn't much to help the story, because he was even told the story was interesting, but they rewrote it,
Right.
and they wanted Christopher Lambert back, even though he died in the fourth one. He was only going to be there for like flashback scenes with Adrian Paul. That was it. But he said, "Fuck this movie." Gosh, like to me, like it's not even a bad so good. It was really bad that I had a DVD of it for really cheap, because I bought it really dirt cheap a couple years ago, and I did a rant on it of how bad it was. There was even a promo for a video game for Highlander that they canceled releasing, because they saw how bad this movie was. But a remake of Highlander is exceptional, because the first movie wasn't that great, even though it does have some good parts. But it's a slow ass movie to watch.
Hmm.
Because I think if they do the remake with Henry Cavill, I'm hoping that they could do a really good story and have some more action and do a good storytelling about the Highlander. Because the other part
yes.
about the original, go ahead.
Well, I don't want to interrupt you, Juno. If you still got stuff you want to
No,
say.
I'm done. It was
Okay.
just
So,
already I was already done with it.
all right. So anyway, today is the 19th anniversary of my mother's passing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Ah, that's cool. So, I mean, I'm not trying to bring anybody down. I'm just letting you guys know, like, what's going on. August is kind of, tough for me. And then September when our birthday is. But anyway, Jimbo, Jack, and I, we went to have Chinese food because I'd always take my mom for, Chinese food for Christmas and her birthday or just whenever. But there was a pretty funny thing that happened at the restaurant today. So there were a couple of different people in wheelchairs, not related to each other or whatever. But so I was waiting to get up, to grab a plate, and there was this one lady that was real short. She's in one of the wheelchairs, And so we were, well, where I was sitting, we were close to the steam tables, whatever, but I was, faced like, the other direction. So I'm turning to get up out of my seat, and like 4 tables down, that lady, somebody's, with her, assisting her, but her head is like this at the table. So it looked like from like the brain that wouldn't die, there was a head there. Shit. I was like, whoa, what the fuck? So I got a good laugh out of that. I thought that was pretty good. Thanks, Russell. Silence of the Lamberts, yeah. Thanks, Johnny. Cripple it.
Yeah, I had a very interesting day too. My nurse came today. She checked out my wounds, and I have 2 new wounds on my leg.
Fuck.
Yeah. So she goes, and
same leg or other leg?
Same leg.
Okay.
Same where everything's happening. So she goes, it's still like really red. I really think you should go to the hospital. And I said to her, after the last time, it was like I spent literally 10 hours in the ER. At like 11 o'clock, they got me a room, which was in the hallway of the hospital, where the elevators opened up. They put me on an IV, and then they just like tussled my head and said, okay, you can leave, you can leave. And they sent me home with antibiotics. So I said to her today, I said, I don't mind waiting, okay, because it's 2026. You're gonna have to wait for a doctor, unless you're, the president or something, okay. So it's like you don't mind waiting, but then it's like you don't want to be there all day. Get finally set up, and then they rush you out in 45 minutes and go, okay, we gave you the IV, and here's some antibiotics to go home with. You know what I mean? So, yeah, dude, I swear to God, Johnny, I think I will be live streaming from the hospital sometime. And the nurse was like, I understand. So I called both my doctors, the foot doctor and my med care and primary doctor. I called them at 9:30 this morning when she was here. Never got a phone call. So I updated my nurse on the situation today, and she goes, I really think you should go. And I said, well, I'm not in any more pain. I said, I'm not in any pain right now. I said, but I will tell you, I will go if there's any, like if I have trouble sleeping tonight or the burning sensation comes back in my leg again. So it's just like, I don't know. And when you were talking about your mom, Texas,
yeah,
I needed my mom today, and I didn't have her. So that's what brought that whole thing up. And it was just like, because at least I could always go, Mom, what do you think? What do you think I should do? So it's like, so I'm just going to have the best weekend that I possibly can. If I get any pain this weekend, I'll go to the ER, but I'm seeing the nurse on Monday again. So I don't know. It's just, you think you're going up, then you get, there's always sideways to the main road. And I understand that, but it's just like, I've had enough. I'm tapping out with a smile, so I don't know. So that was my day today, because I took a little snooze during the day, and then I woke up at like 3:30, and plus it's hot here in Philadelphia too. It's like it's 90, but I think with the humidity it's over like 100, and it's still at 9:30, 9:20. So thanks, Rosie. I hope I get better too. I just don't. I mean, Texas has seen my wounds, so he can attest to kind of shit that I'm going through with that. So, but yeah, I just don't know what to do. So, but yeah, thanks, James. Thanks, everybody. I appreciate it. Love you all. Thank you. So yeah, so not the I didn't want to buzz anybody off, but I just wanted when Texas brought up his mom, and that just flooded with me, today. So I just wanted to tell you guys if you have your moms, man, hug them. So
Always love your moms.
yep,
You know, I, luckily my mom is still alive and I love her.
yep, hug her. Don't take them
Yeah,
for granted.
Jimbo
Mm.
Jack, he was with me, at the restaurant, and I had to stop him from dancing on the table at one point. What are you doing?
But the food was really good, Texas.
Oh yeah, it was pretty good. I didn't eat as much as I usually do because I got full pretty early, but it was definitely good. We had a good waitress. She was always coming by and filling up our tea and stuff. So
Yeah, I liked when we went to our Chinese buffet. She would go around and go, "Sota? Sota?" And my brother drank water. My mom drank Coke. And my other friends, they drank lemonade. So she just brought pitchers and just laid them on the table.
yeah,
she goes, she goes, "You all confused me."
yeah.
What's your go to at a buffet, Texas? What's the main thing that you go for?
Um, at this place, I like their barbecue ribs,
Oh,
and then
okay.
and their wonton soup, and they have really good fried fish there. So that's like my mainstay at that place. Then another place we go to that's closer to us, like they've got real good pork chops and
Applesauce.
yeah, I was gonna say no applesauce, but they got really good pork chops and uh, really good lo mein and
Oh yeah.
uh,
How
you
about
know
you, Judo? What's your go to as soon as you go in?
For a Chinese restaurant.
Yep, you go Chinese buffet, and you just like push your mom out of the way and say, "Get out of here, mom! I need this first."
I go for prawns, some
Oh, okay.
shrimps, and I even add more shrimp to it. It did some fish, some octopus.
Look at you! You're an adventure boy, huh?
Yeah, and some
Adventure boy.
yeah, and then some chow mein and some orange chicken.
What's the size of the platter? Like a pizza pan? What's going on? Or do you feel
uh,
like
Like
one strand of lo mein? My uncle George. He called lo mein Chinese spaghetti. He's like, I'm going over for some of that Chinese spaghetti.
usually at Golden Corral, they have the ice creams there. I fill up a plate of it because they always have the ice cream machines everywhere. Even Chinese buffet restaurants have ice creams.
Yeah.
yeah, I didn't get any ice cream though today. I was going to, but too full.
Zodiac goes for the lo mein and hot spicy chicken with white rice. I'm a racist.
Buffet the Empire Slayer. There we go.
Oh, that's a good one, Rosie.
And plus, they even have pizzas, little pizzas there.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, I kind of don't like to hit. up the American food, because it's like this one this one place always makes enchiladas, and I'm like,
Hey, what?
they're not gonna be good. Don't do it, because it's like,
Yeah, Johnny had. If you guys have to watch one thing tonight, go and get and download on the YouTube John Panette Chinese Buffet rant. John Panette was a big, a heavy set comedian. Unfortunately, he's passed away now, and he has the single best Chinese food thing. He goes, "Oh, you're a big man. You go home now. You be here for hours. Try a salad. Try a salad." I lose money. I lose money. Absolutely. And I've heard it. It's probably about like 20. What do you say, Johnny? 25, 27 years old. Yeah, you go now. You'll be here for hours.
there used to be a place. It was near this hospital I'd go to. So like if I had to wait for the bus going home and I was really hungry, it wasn't the best Chinese food, but I was like, oh fuck, I'll go. But they were assholes. It was like if you were there like before lunch, you should get the lunch price. But if you were like 1 minute like over,
Oh
they start
yeah.
charging you fucking dinner prices, And I yelled at this bitch one time. Well, it says 3 o'clock. After 3 o'clock, I let you go this time, but next time don't ask for a discount, or for lunch price. And I'm like, well, if I'm here during lunch, I should be charged the lunch price, because most places they don't, they don't have a lunch price. You pay the one price. They don't try to fucking jip you, or whatever, But there's another place where they'd always just, if you were there at lunch, you got that price. It didn't matter if you stayed till fucking 6 or 7 o'clock.
Yeah, I remember one time
Hey, Brooks
we
House.
got in like I think it was like about 4:20 something, and dinner started at 4:30, and the girl goes, "You can have anything that you want except for like the stuff that like the fish, the like the prawns and stuff like that," and we're like, "That's okay, ma'am. We're just here for the Chinese stuff, like that." And she goes, "Okay." Well, they had somebody like monitor us, like come by, and my mom finally got tired of it. She goes, "Do you guys want to check our plates? Do you want to check our plates that we're not eating?" And the guy came over and goes, "No, no, no, no." And she goes, "Then why is every time that we sit down with something, you guys are like having somebody go by?" She goes, "We promise we won't touch any of that stuff, and we don't eat that stuff anyway. That's why we come during lunch." So the owner apologized, and he gave us a free visit the free dinner the next time that we came in.
Well, that was
So
cool.
yeah, I thought it was very, because we were regulars there, because every Friday night that was like our treat, like especially during the summer was when one of us, me or my brother, got paid. We paid for Chinese food on Friday night. You know, so it was like that was like everything. So like when our friends would come, we're like, guys, only thing you can't touch, because we would come like right from, because sometimes we had like a ball game, you know eating Chinese and then going playing softball for a couple hours is, I highly don't recommend that some nights. But we did it, and it was just like, because it was cheaper, because it was like, I think it was like 8.95 for lunch, and then for dinner it turned in like 17 or something, and we only ate the Chinese stuff, so it was silly for us to come like at 5 o'clock, you know. But the Mongolian beef, that was really good too, and the pepper. I love the
Mhm.
pepper steak. Pepper steak was a very good
You know,
one. Sorry, I'm
did
making
you
everybody hungry for Chinese food.
did you guys what's your guys' thoughts on Panda Express?
I've never had it.
It's okay.
It's good, but hell of expensive.
Al Snow had pepper steak once.
Yeah, he sure did.
He sure did.
They made it into chow mein and orange chicken, grade A pepper.
Chinese, Japanese, dirty knees. Look at the.
Oh, that was a popular one on the schoolyard.
Hey, Alan. My mother kept claiming this one place in Reno kept giving her food poisoning. Well, there
Oh
are some
wow.
places that give you that happens to a few buffet places. Even here in Modesto, there was a few places they shut down for those kind of reasons. But especially how they handle the food nowadays. Because there's a few restaurants that get fucking shut down for health reasons. Panda Express sucks. Unless you have the money for it, but to me, I think it's too fucking pricey. Like, I think with a Chinese buffet place, I think you're gonna get more, and it's more cheaper than Panda Express. You're getting more food.
I make my own General Chow's at home.
Hmm.
Make my own stir fry at home too. It's
Chef
cheaper, and I
Kenny.
know what I'm putting in it.
Yep. Shut down the shitty Walmart too, Bruno. The media section. Yeah, the piece of shit Walmart is still up. They haven't shut that down yet. The media section.
Hey, Alan. I don't think I said hi to you.
Hey there, Alan. My mother claimed her email got hacked by Netflix and she doesn't even subscribe to it.
That's unbelievable.
Well, fuck Netflix for that. They suck.
No, she doesn't have fucking like Netflix. It's and then Alan had told me she's like, my Netflix was hacked, and he's saying, you don't have Netflix. And then she's all, yeah, I do. And he's like, no. And then somehow she's like a few days later watching like his Netflix, but she's not saying anything that, he was going to say like, how are you watching Netflix if it got hacked? But he just decided not to say anything.
But yeah, the one where that Johnny's been mentioning, Kenny, I did a few shorts where a year or two ago, I did shorts where I went to Walmart and they didn't have jack shit of movies there.
Really?
Yeah, it was like around the time, like in 2024, it was really bad. All the
Hmm.
sections was empty. Barely had like one or two movies. Even the new movies are not even stacked up. It was just bad. Like,
The fortune cookie knows. Dun, dun.
remember those juniors? Yeah, the piece of shit Walmart. They barely had anything. You ran through Walmart in your shorts, Junior. Yeah, pretty much. We'll get this started in a few minutes, folks. But if you're gonna check the movie out, it's on Cult Cinema Classics, and it's linked in the comments. for everyone to get ready in a few minutes. The original Latin man on earth.
There is a YouTube version for free that's in black and white, and it looked good, so that's the one I'll watch.
Okay. So there's
Yeah,
two options.
I'm watching the black and white version also.
Yeah.
Mark of the Devil, I'm probably going to have to put up from Look Movie, because there's a couple that claimed it was Mark of the Devil, but it's Mark of the Witch. I don't know why some dumbass would, put that up there and then say it was Mark of the Devil. I was like, oh, thanks a lot, asshole.
Yeah. We all saw Juno and Uncle Chewy wrestling. Yep.
Did he also shout at it too, Texas?
Shout at the devil?
Shout.
No.
It's a Motley Crue night.
Level black and white horror. Yeah. And a lot of those are original movies that got remade later on in movies. Some are good, some are masterpieces, and some were
That's
fucking
Mark of the
terrible.
Witch.
Johnny, is that your favorite Motley Crue song? Kickstart My Heart? We used to have stupid fights in high school. What was your favorite band? Motley Crue. Well, Whitesnake can kick their ass. You know?
Well, I never understood how somebody could be into like a band, where the singer murders like a guy and, injures a bunch of people and, only spends 30 days in jail,
Mm-hmm.
And Electra paid for those 30 days in jail so he didn't have to go to prison for the rest of his life.
Yep.
Yeah, Dr. Feelgood's a great song. I remember when that first came out, and I seen remember MTV used to do world premiere video. Man, that thing just kicked amazing ass. I had speakers on the side of in my man cave in Jersey, and that when that came on, it was like dun 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 dun. I was like, oh my god, this is amazing. Buck Cherry, man, they were a good band. They had one good album. What happened to him? They're the ones that it was like, I'm all lit up again, right?
And that song, something about a bitch or whatever,
Yeah. Yeah, Whitesnake had some bangers for sure. My favorite Whitesnake one is probably what's up, Corey? Still in the Night. That's mine. That's my favorite Zodiac. Still in the Night. I can feel your body.
Yeah.
I always liked
Silverdale.
UFO, and nobody knows who the fuck that is.
Oh, I know who UFO is. Yeah, I know them. I don't know their songs, but I know who they are.
Or the Sweet. Nobody knows who the fuck they are except for maybe Little Willie, and that's about it.
I know
Or
who Sweet
fucking
is.
Love Is Like Oxygen,
Yeah. Johnny's agree.
But the main crime is people that don't know who the fuck T-Rex is,
When I was playing sports and lifting weights, my shit was Pantera Walk. And I'm like, oh, it just doesn't get you to lift more weights,
Wilkie moves. What's up, Corey? Hey there.
Corey, the Dan Rather of the movie community. Woo!
Woo!
It sucks that Pantera dude, Dimebag Darrell, got fucking killed by some idiot at one of his concerts. Because I just saw like a little YouTube documentary about that, and
Oh yeah.
yeah, where they kind of went in depth of who the hell was this fucking asshole that took his life.
Oh wow.
Yeah, mental case that snuck a shotgun into the show and then got up on the stage and shot him while they were playing and stuff.
Yeah. How his brother went through life, afterwards, I give him a lot of credit because I couldn't continue on if something like that happened to my brother, you know,
Hmm.
because I really couldn't trust. I couldn't trust anybody, you know, and especially they were like at a little venue too. That just breaks your heart, you know.
Yeah,
Corey says he's got to listen to some Manowar when lifting,
yeah,
R.I.P. Ross the Boss.
yeah. Yeah, Damaged Plan. That was actually the Dimebag Darrell's band that they did after Pantera broke up.
Yeah, well, Phil had his problems. The lead singer, Phil Ensemble, El Samo.
And so
I'm sorry.
you could just say Rupert Grint. There you go. That's easier to remember.
Alan, you going to see Air Supply? Yeah, my Operation Mind Game. That was a hell of an album. I
It
don't know if
was.
I told you guys this.
Ah,
I don't know if I told you guys this, but I told it on our stream. My buddy's been a mail carrier. He's going on like 40 years now. But like, remember the Columbia House things? Well,
Mhm.
he used to deliver to apartments. Well, apartments in the back of him were all vacant. There was no vacancy. So what he used to do was him and his girlfriend at the time, now wife, they used to fill out, and they used to fill out the 10 for free or the 8 for free or the 12 for a penny and stuff like that. So they used to go and just make up like funny names like Kermit the Frog or Fozzie Bear or and nobody, and they just delivered. He was on the route, so he would get these packages, and they were all stuff that him and his now wife ordered. So when the people would come to the come, and rent the apartments, they would get like a bill from Columbia House for like, hey, you got these, and he goes, we just moved in. So he kept on. That was a scam he was doing for like a while, and I think he accumulated over like 2,500 CDs at one time. So like we would go over his house and plus he also had a hot box, so we could watch wrestling pay per views. So he had a hot box over there. So we're opening up CDs, at his table, and he's going, guys, take whatever you want. We got doubles of stuff like that. So I came home with like a lot of cool heavy metal stuff that he had, ordered. And now I don't really feel bad. It's really not stealing because Mr. Fozzie Bear originally, owned those CDs, but
Corey says hot box. Thought you were talking about something else. No, that would be Jim, actually, Corey. That would be talking about hot boxes and stuff like that.
yeah, the Hotbox was like a cable box that like had like a chip or something in it, so it overpassed like that you could get like wrestling pay per views and boxing pay per views. It was great in the mid to late '90s. Yeah, 12 cassettes for 12 cassettes. No, we did CDs, Rosie, because uh, I don't. I know he had a rack system, but I think he didn't want cassettes.
Yeah. You guys ready for the movie? You got it set up?
We're ready. We're ready.
Okay.
Get this
Countdown to 10
fucking thing
there.
started.
Right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit play Pendejo Rancheros and Maricones and Carne
Woo!
Asada. Hit play Bitches and Garrones and Chimichangas.
Woo! Chimichanga. Chalupa. Rosie. Oh yeah, there's a movie. This could be any town USA. Look at the depravity. Welcome to downtown Hong Kong.
Those were the old apartments you and your brother and mom used to live in, Kenny.
Yeah. Welcome to Jonestown Community Church. The end.
Pretty much.
We lived in a beautiful house with my beautiful wife. Panning on Vincent Price sleeping. My thing is, why did he need an alarm clock to get up? There ain't nobody in the fucking world to living. What do you have to do?
Well, he still wanted to work, unlike, you know, guys like us.
The Last Man on Earth,
Mhm.
a Quinn Martin production.
And half of
Star
the rest of the fucking cast is all Italian, shit.
Emmett Danelli. Welcome to 1968.
It is an Italian production.
This was made in '63, yet he's like 5 years into the future.
Hmm.
Did you read Russell's joke? That's a good one, Russell. Uncle Texas, why don't chicken breasts have nipples? Because if you freeze them, they poke holes in the plastic.
Damn. Hong Kong, there you go.
Nature's thermometer. Hong Kong Fooey, number one super guy.
He goes and takes a piss in one of those gas cans.
sorry, Rosie.
Yam Dankies. There we go. Oh, look, I found a snow cone machine. There's no fucking ice, you know.
Who left the dead guy in my goddamn driveway? I'm trying to get out.
The discounted version of Hank Azaria.
There's Uncle Aunt May, just where I left her. Imagine that combination, garlic and death. Where's my Yankee candle for that?
Right.
Yeah.
Nice living room, babe. Marty, we're going to go back to the future.
KOKW, Cock W. All right.
Can I request a song? Just going to every radio station. Yeah, can you play Macarena? Yankees, these nuts.
You know, a few years ago on Prime, they had put out a new series of Kids in the Hall.
Oh,
And they
the Dave Foley one? I got a
yeah,
brand new pair of roller skates.
that was so funny because that was the only record that he had. It's like, here's Melanie with a brand new key, and then it would stick, you know.
I
So
wish they would
fucking
have
hilarious.
done more of that show. I thought that was hysterical. But I was a big Kids in the Hall fan. Macarena in me. You think Texas? You think they'll ever have Brain Candy out on Blu-ray?
I thought it was.
Oh, it was. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because I was very tempted the other day. Um, somebody had Brain Candy on DVD for $10. I almost, as the kids say, pulled the trigger on it, but
I liked how they had a couple of skits where they were talking about that, and they just, well, like there was this movie.
I liked how Mark just kind of morphed into Lauren Michaels. What do you think? Oh. I gave Dave Foley, man. I give him a lot of credit. He filmed all of his parts on the weekend because he was still doing news radio at the time. So he wanted to be a part of the movie because they don't really do anything by themselves, because they're a really close knit group.
Hey, Rob, Vince's video in the chat. So, Vincent.
Kids in the Hall Brain Candy Blu-ray, $13.99 on Amazon, Kenny.
Oh, thank you. I might order that. Thank you very much, Texas.
You get Prime, you can get it in 2 days. You can have it delivered by Sunday. So pull the trigger right fucking now.
I think I am going to pull the trigger.
Wasn't Dave Foley in that movie, in that Postal movie, Texas?
Which movie?
Postal? Uwe Boll's movie, Postal?
Oh, I didn't know he was in that, or I forgot.
Texas, Trigger pulled.
There you go. Thank you for your purchase, Kenny.
Thank you, Texas.
Not a sponsor.
Not a, not a sponsor.
Not a sponsor.
Awesome. So, yeah, he was unfortunately in It's Pat.
Oh god dang.
I am crushing your head.
It's Pat. It's a great movie. Holy shit, it's Christmas. Rob is here. Hey, Rob, good to
Hey,
see you.
Rob. Oh my God, Russell, the young ones. Oh, so funny. Oh, right, Rick. Yeah. Imagine that trip to work every day. Oh, look, Bob's dead. There's Carol.
Yeah, and then there's Ted and Alice.
There's Ted and
Yeah.
Alice too.
Mhm.
These are the Texas I know. I know. These
Yeah,
are the.
see. It was a horse's ass
It's
movie.
fucking well, yeah, shit, you're from Philly, Kenny. Fucking Schooly D, man. You know him, right?
Yeah, Schooly D.
Yeah. He had that one record, Smoke Some Kill. And in that song he's talking about how he's high as fuck and he's watching the Brady Bunch and he's like, Jan was fucking Mike. Mike was fucking Alice. I remember once I was playing this one song for Alan that it was called No More Rock and Roll. And Alan was like, what is this shit? The one good thing about It's Pat was Wayne was in it.
But the movie sucked.
The best was Buddy calls softball team. They're all a bunch of dykes. He sits up there with his stool holding the bat. Juno, are you familiar with this skit? Buddy call uh, softball team.
I have not seen that skit.
Oh my God! Okay, it's a classic. And he's going, and the umpire goes strike one. He goes, didn't like it. Two on the naughty side, and then he goes, oh well, I might as well. And he just swings like the gayest like swing that you can swing. And he goes, oh, I gotta run now. It's so funny. Paramount Original. Linus is back for season 3. Nicole Kidman's got a new face for season 3.
Sam the Butcher was fucking Mr. Brady. I did this interview with this band called Alice Donut one time for a fanzine that I did with my ex-wife. And so I started asking them just ridiculous questions. It's like, well, so how'd you come up with this name? And they were giving me, some kind of bullshit. And I was like, No, no, no. I said, that's not the way I interpret it. They go, what do you mean? And I said, well, I thought it had to do with the Brady Bunch where fucking Alice was putting donuts on Sam's cock. And he
Oh,
goes,
Jesus Christ.
and then he's like, that's it. We'll use that from now on, you know. And then, you know, they had this bass player named Sissy, you know, and she was like Swedish or German. I don't remember. But I said, so, you know, I said, who in the band would shave their armpits with tartar sauce? And she goes, oh, it's probably, you know, Michael or, you know, somebody. And I said, well, what about you? She goes, sure, I'll do it.
Oh, wow. You are a bad influence on those kids. Luckily, you didn't come across the Hooters from Philly.
The Brady Bunch of Crunch. There you go.
I like the fact that there's just a place, House of Mirrors. Remember Letterman when he used to do like his little skits in New York, and he goes, God, I wish I could find shades and it said House of Shades or something like that, or the light museum where it's like all light bulbs and stuff.
He just murdered some woman. All right. Oh, I always liked B. Arthur. I wanted to have a band called B. Arthur Handjob.
The Grady Bunch.
Because here's your you know, music anecdote for the night. Sometimes when REM would play secret shows, they went under the name Bingo Handjob.
Wow.
Could you imagine somebody's like B5 Handjob? Yep, donuts are safe.
You're right, Alan. Wig Circus was funny.
The Grady Bunch.
Oh yeah, the Doors gets legendary, Russell. Did you ever see Manzarek respond to that? Like he was watching it. That was pretty funny with him because he said he had no idea who these guys were. He said his son enlightened him on it.
Chester, it's 1825 timestamp.
Here comes the barbarians. Ghouls trying to break into his house.
Hey, Ashton,
Ashton, what's up?
you put your weed in there. Let's
Wish they
play
would have had
another one.
him. I was gonna say, I wish like they had him playing like fucking Sinatra records backwards.
Let's play another one from the Tony Dosso Trio. Tony? You notice all the furniture back then was low?
Oh,
Yeah,
It's like, and Vincent Price is a big man. It's like, man, if you had bad knees, you were totally screwed back then. And all the chairs were like little.
hmm.
What was my fat ass going to do for a chair? You know? I mean, what do you think? What do you think he is? Like 6'2", 6'3"? Vincent Price?
something like that. Vincent
I
Price is
think
right.
I think 6'3".
Yeah.
Because you're a tall fella.
Yeah, let me look it up. I'm interested now.
I did. The last movie we watched, The Witchfinder General, he was like a big ass fella in that movie.
Yeah.
It's true. He played it with his dick.
Yeah, he was 6'4".
Damn. An inch higher than I predicted. Like, damn. Hey, you said that like a lot of people that would sit in those kind of chairs, like your knees would definitely be fucked, like not functioning right.
Yeah, I know. I would be. I'm 6'6", so it's like, and plus round. So half of that couch, you'd have to stack up that couch for me.
Vincent Russo, Price.
Bro, bro.
Vincent Russo Price.
Bruh, bruh, I'm the last man on earth. I
Last
have
bro
nothing to
on earth.
do.
Yeah, go on every You bastards.
Bro, I invented horror movies. Horror movies. Me.
Jimmy.
Bro, horror
Here comes
movies, bro.
the damn ghouls are coming out at night.
Hey, what that one was like? It looks like Charles Manson. You went after him.
Come on, sing it with me. You ready, Texas? Freaks come out at night. Freaks come out at night.
Kertunk, kertunk. This was like Night of the Living Dead before Night of the Living Dead,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah, by the way, guys,
Wait.
SmackDown was in Philly tonight. In the house, it was.
Really? They got
Yeah.
there?
No, I'm sitting here with you, my friend.
They went to Philly?
Yeah, they're here tonight. They're here tonight because after I ran it on on somebody on Twitter about them not like
Hmm.
doing the big like Philly, Boston, Chicago, Maryland shows, and somebody said, "Hey, dumbass, they are in Philly tonight," and I went, "Oh, okay, I didn't know that." And he
Yeah,
goes,
they
"Yeah."
were at the ECW arena.
Hmm.
He goes, "Don't you live in Philadelphia?" I said, "Yes." And he goes, "How didn't you hear about it?" And I said, "Very easy."
Look at your ugly self. Look at your ugly self in the mirror. You piece
Hmm.
of trash. If it were only that easy, to show these assholes what they look like with a mirror.
This is how
Yeah.
the Beatles took care of their people. The
Hmm.
Beatles.
That man Will Smith.
Crap down, crap down.
Well, obviously the crosses don't work and shit.
Yeah, the garlic's not doing anything. Vincent, you got to come up with something else, babe. Just have
Yeah, he's
let's have
just
a
gonna.
cigarette. I bet he's
Yeah.
smoking a Chesterfield. Memories ripping through the pages just like wine.
David Gordon, Soylent Green. Yeah, there you go.
So that's the dude that he was showing the mirror at. That's his family what he's looking at.
And there's young Ricky. Say hi, young Ricky.
Yeah, young Ricky is a girl. There you go.
Hmm.
Why'd you name your child Ricky? Oh, because we couldn't think of anything better.
They're all
Oh man,
laughing
look,
because he
look,
calls
there's
him.
the original monkeys there. They were playing the thing.
Yeah.
You need a kick in the ass. That's what you need.
So it is true. The Planet of the Apes did rule the world.
There's Johnny Knoxville.
Johnny Knoxville, fucking A.
You poor sad bastard. Why are you laughing? Because it hurts to smile. I'd rather cry. There you go. That's acting. Thank you.
Uncle Ray Mysterio, David Tickle, Diddy Green, nice.
100 in Reno and 61 in San Francisco. Wow. I'd say that's a huge difference in temperature. I don't know about you.
Yeah, it is. Hell
Russell mentions he says love the Ruddles. Well, cheese and onions to you, kind sir.
I don't know what that means.
Well, I know fucking Russell's favorite Ruddle song was probably Goose Step Mama. Oh no, my makeup.
Oh, I look
Hey, where do
horrible.
you want me to put these fucking boxes?
Oh my God,
Uncle
you.
Ben, that's racist. Shit.
I brought you a box of rice, children's. That's the guy I was calling Ricky Nelson. I went to a garden party. Well, it's all right now. Look, it's the
Start talking
originals.
about Uncle Ben and Gentle Ben comes out and mauls each all those kids, stuff.
And once Juno yell, "Carnage!
Right.
Carnage!"
We
Fucking
need to do
carnage,
we need
people.
to do a fucking watch party for Grizzly, man.
Oh, wouldn't that be great?
That scene when that little kid gets his leg lopped off and they actually show it, Like, holy fuck.
Some real carnage. Horror movie, bro.
Horror movies, bro. Mike Reno 911. Turn me loose. Kill the goose. Everybody's jerking off this weekend.
Hot girls in love. But Rosie, I thought it was almost paradise. Now that was a song, for the skating rink when you went roller skating.
Mm-hmm.
Couples only. Please clear the skate floor for couples only. And then Ann Wilson and Mike Reno, Almost Paradise. I thought that lovers belonged to other men. Oh, man. Sing it, Mike. Hey, Gory.
What's up, Corey?
Okay, I think we're all wrestling fans in here. Who do you agree with? Do you agree with Boss Hogg's take, Conrad Thompson, on that Roman Reigns is the most overrated superstar in the WWE?
I don't like Con Job Thompson.
Neither do I. I call him Boss Hogg.
He's, fucking Flair's son-in-law,
Mm-hmm.
Danny Glover boy. There you go.
Don't care about Conrad Thompson. I think he's a brick.
I agree.
I forgot what the hell MJF used to call him. He used to call him something with tits or something. Like it was like a badass comment because it was him and Jericho doing some fucking conference thing in the ring or something, and he called him big tits or something. And
Gory, every time I see James, all I think of is Florida Evans when James dies and she's okay the whole
yeah,
funeral. And then she goes and Willona comes back with the glass bowl that she had. Oh, I'll wash it. And then she goes,
yeah,
James. And then she goes,
yeah.
damn, damn, damn.
If he wasn't The Rock's cousin, he'd be packing groceries for Food Lion. A lot of people want to talk shit about Roman Reigns in 2015, but that was not his fault. That was Vince's fucking
That was
fault.
Vince's fault. Oh, oh my God. Triple H was like,
Nipple
I
H.
was at the Rumble where he got like booed, and I've told this story before. My friend is a Philadelphia cop, and he was there with his son, and he was undercover that night, just with his son and me.
Mm-hmm.
And if stuff gets hectic, those guys have to go into. If you know any cops, they have to go into like in the work, like action, and shit got real. Like they had to personally escort him out of like the city basically because people were like following like squad cars and they were following cars out. It was a very bad scene. That was the when Ray came back and Daniel Bryan came back and Daniel Bryan was out like what eighth that year, Juno. 8th. 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 8th.
Because yeah, like it was the last match he had was at WrestleMania, winning the IC belt, and then they strapped him off the belt. They took it off. That was like it was the end of his career, like you said. Triple H, Nipple H at least some good feuds. He did, but he fucked up. He fucked over many people, especially Booker T. That was bullshit.
Oh,
With the, it was a good match, but it had a stupid ending that made no sense. And also, you're letting the racist fucking bad guy win, which is total bullshit in the storyline. Because everybody wants a conflict that, oh, it wasn't racist. Bull fucking shit. He's doing racist shit, like saying nap. He's calling him nappy hair, throwing a few dollars at him, like give me a towel, boy. All that fucking racist shit. Like that was like the most stupid fucking burial. And I wasn't big on King Booker. I thought him as Booker T was much better, and he should have got his WrestleMania moment. Like fuck Blumphead. Yo, I rather just had Booker T win the belt. If people don't know who the hell that is, that's Goldberg, but I call him Blumphead because he's an asshole and a
So
prick.
what's all this mess with old Jared Ghetto? What did he do?
I have no idea.
He
Is
assaulted
he
a few. He assaulted a few underage women that were preteens.
just the usual? Okay.
Yeah, but also he's a fucking scumbag too for having a fucking cult, and also he's been known to be an asshole to other actors that worked with him. So he's a fucking creep in the first place. Booger G. Come on, dude.
Bronzeberg.
Might be Goldberg might be overrated. He is definitely overrated. He didn't deserve to be. Booker T deserved to be world title than him. That idiot and Bret Hart's career, so still to this day, fuck him for that. Because Goldberg never fucking apologized to Bret Hart, and Bret Hart's always bitter about him for that shit. Because that moron didn't even know how to wrestle, and wasn't even a big wrestling fan into it. So fuck Goldberg.
Bro, I'm going to piss on his grave. Bro.
I remember when Juno fought the Renegade.
Oh my God. Did you guys watch that?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Who was the one person that you would have wanted to like say hear from during this whole thing?
You're what?
Of all the people that they talked about, okay, and talked
Right.
to during this interview, who was one person that you wanted to talk to? Them to talk to? I'm screaming at the where the fuck's Jimmy Hart?
Yeah, that's who they should have talked to, but he
It's like,
probably would have, kayfabed a bunch of shit about it though.
come
I
on,
mean,
baby.
he just like Bischoff, Bischoff played dumb.
Yeah.
Because he's an ass kisser to Russo. That's why he's a total ass kisser.
And that guy, one guy, I think he played for the other team. Rio was just beautiful. I scouted him on the beach. If that didn't give you like fucking douche vibes,
Mhm.
His wife was beautiful, man. beautiful girl. She's still pretty to this day.
Yeah.
And
Jeez.
we all know, Juno,
Hmm?
from the note,
What?
he had 10 inches. Remember the note that she read on top of the fridge?
Yeah.
What's this liquor doing around? What's this note? See it around for 10 inches? What?
Her name is Rio.
We're not allowed to sing because Johnny will get mad. Duran Duran songs. The only one we can sing is Wild Boys, his theme song.
I hate Brownsburg. To me, I'm gonna say this. I think Goldberg's worse than the Renegade. I'll just say this.
You're not
Fuck
going to get any
Goldberg.
denials from me, pal.
Because I think to me the Renegade he could have had potential if he went to the WWF. Like I think if he was in a faction, I think that could have helped him and he could have got more training. I think that could have helped him better and
Well,
improve better. Maybe like
the problem with that was they wouldn't have hired him because he looked too much like the Road Warrior, the Ultimate
yeah,
Warrior, which they were having problems with his
yeah,
contract. So
yeah.
they
That's,
weren't
he
they
could
weren't
have
going.
maybe cut his hair off and loose the arm things that makes it look like he's that was it the fucking those arm things they kept saying that he looked like the warrior with those arm
Yeah, the
things
tassels.
before. Yeah, like just
Well,
take those
actually,
off.
Kenny, they could have did it like they did the Undertaker versus Undertaker. They could have, Warrior versus Warrior. Who's the real one? God damn it. It's me, Vinny Mac, bitch.
It was me the whole time.
I hired this dick dancer.
Yeah,
Oh my God,
hell,
Arn Anderson, Dick Dancer was too much.
and hell, they had the warrior go to WCW and it was a fucking disaster. So like it was already gonna be a fucking disaster with even the warrior coming in because him and Hogan had a shitty match.
You're right, Ashton. Jericho did have the best debut.
Yeah, but every time they went to their company, they got fucked over. Like they didn't know what to do. Like seriously, you didn't want to know what to do with Taz. That was fucking stupid of them to do nothing with him.
Yep.
They were planning to do a 2 night Royal Rumble, with 2 nights. That's already getting fucking stupid already. But yeah, it's sad what happened to the Renegade.
And next week is Pretty Paul Orndorff.
Yeah, Ashton agrees with Chester. Yeah, it's fucking stupid that they're doing the 2 nights. Yeah, it is fucking stupid.
Rosie has an idea. I'm telling you, just make a wrestling stream once a week, y'all. Any Undertakers? Get it? Ha ha. And then we can do our great impressions of different people. Like I
Hmm.
can do my Jerry Briscoe. That's right, Mr. McMahon. That's right, Mr. McMahon.
But next week will be Paul Orndorff, Mr. Wonderful.
They'll probably talk WrestleMania, and then that man fucking loved bowling. He loved bowling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember watching a bowling tourney one time, and he was there sitting near the, front, and stuff. And I was like, holy shit, Paul Orndorff, what the fuck?
Right now, it's 3-2 Toronto Blue Jays. Top of the sixth inning.
Now you're cooking with Briscoe.
I think he actually had a. Remember, because WWF had a cookbook back then.
Mm-hmm.
Vincent Price keeps
JR.
hitting fierce, man. They're
Yeah.
dumping all these bodies and shit. What the fuck? Setting them on fire.
If this was current day, you know what? So let the bodies hit the floor. Let the bodies
This
hit
is
the floor.
Yep.
like goddamn Auschwitz, What the fuck?
You want something to eat, Mr. McMahon? Chester. Oh, I didn't know that, Alan. That's interesting.
Yeah, Briscoe should have had a fucking cooking show. That'd have been great. I just gathered up these frogs from a pond. We're gonna fry them up here. Oh, Mr.
Duper.
McMahon, what are you doing here? Why are you not wearing any pants, Mr. McMahon? I think you need to go sit down.
Are you shitting on people again, Mr. McMahon?
I know you're into some of that crazy shit like Patterson, but goddamn.
Hey, you're right, Kenny. They did do cookbooks because JR was always on the covers all the time.
Yeah, I used to have like I think the JR cookbook or something.
They always had Slobberknocker burgers on there.
Doesn't sound appetizing, does it? Juno, would you
Or
like a slobber knocker?
Or a carnage asada taco.
Carnage asada.
But with JR barbecue sauce exclusive.
Read Zodiac's comment, Juno. JR's cookbook, Anthony Memoirs.
Ha, ha, ha.
Órale, Zodiac. Gracias. Ese.
Oh man, that's a good comment of the night.
That is the comment of the night.
JR used to put barbecue sauce all over his head and enjoyed. But is it official, Andy, that go ahead?
I was just gonna say, hey, hands down, JR's cookbook versus one of Dano's fucking cooking shows, Look,
He did.
everybody, I'm making splatter spaghetti. The most
Right.
boring bitch on YouTube.
Yeah.
Woo! Isn't that right, Russell?
What was it?
I would have liked to go into Vegas when they had the Nitro Grill there.
Mhm.
You go on eBay, guys. Those menus are worth about like $50 a piece.
Wow.
That WWE restaurant they used to have in New York. Can you imagine
Oh,
Vince eating there? God damn it, this steak is raw. What the fuck is wrong with that cook? And then you're fired.
who
Bitch goes
made
all.
these
Bitch goes.
fucking fries?
Bitch goes bitching about it while having barbecue. Um, they did a lot of shit that they actually flopped. Like the restaurants sucked. The amusement park didn't even do shit. It was supposed to be like their Great America.
Mm-hmm.
That didn't do nothing. Then they did the extra spell, which was horrible. And like Texas says, who gives a fuck about football? Not a sponsor.
Texas, please read Zodiac's comment.
Yeah, goddamn pal, I said medium well.
I wanted you to do it like Vince.
Goddamn pal, I said medium well. That
Alan,
video of him when the cop took of him after he was pulled over for speeding. Did you see that, Kenny?
yes, I did.
He's just, I was going how fast? What the fuck? Oh shit.
I loved Cornette and Brian's assessment of that too. That's like one of my favorite things.
Oh shit, there goes his wife. She was gonna get him. Oh wait, no. It was just an illusion. He's back to earth, kinda.
The World of Illusion with Doug Henning. Illusion. Going to my granddaughter's birthday party.
Yeah, I bought her some kind of thing, or Linda said she's gonna get her some dolls or some shit. I got her a couple of bags of cocaine. I think that's gonna be better. An 8-year-old would like cocaine, right, officer?
Share it with her friends.
Russell, you're fucking lost, brother. Sorry, but
Mark, if KO was
I got her a baked potato.
My daughter Stephanie, pal, when she was 8.
Nothing new. God damn, we're off the rails on this one tonight.
Mhm.
Woo!
Diddly dee, diddly dee. give me your love to me. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Tweedle, tweedle,
There's
tweedle.
Toto, the dog from Wizard of Oz. He survived. Or Tito, or
That
Toto,
ain't
however you
Toto.
name
That
it.
fucker. That's a mongrel there. Toto wasn't black, racist.
Tito and the
Sinner.
Tarantula or something. Don't run away, Tito.
Well, he's not fucking Frankenstein. He's just a damn dog.
Come back here, Tito. I
It,
don't want to
Cheeto.
be alone.
it's still real to me. God damn it.
Fucking that damn dog. He's like, come back. And as soon as he's hit the street, somebody's, who the fuck is driving, One of them damn zombies.
I agree with that dude, Kenny.
What?
It's still real to me, damn it.
Still real to me. Damn it. Canada. I'm in such a goofy mood tonight.
I'll see. That's what
You
happens
know
when you
the
hang out for
no
us for,
Kenny.
for months.
I love hanging out with you guys.
Oh
You're,
Canada.
you're like my
You know what,
friend.
King? You know what, King? These bastards are so ungrateful to our country. If they don't like, I'm sorry, King, for my potty mouth, but if they should get in their car and move their asses on out of here. They don't have to spend our money. I like how he just talks shit about the un-Americans. Jr. does.
Un-American, un-American. They were young Americans. Unright.
Lance Storm, Christian, and Tess.
Test. This is a test.
New Yorkers beat the Canadians, bro.
Bruh. Could you imagine Vince Russo ordering like at a restaurant? Bro, I'll start off with the
The
seafood
side
cocktail.
salad, bro. The side salad, bro, and a fucking give me a Coke and
And some
I'll have the David Arquette special, bro.
and some Broerini Alfredo and a side of Brocra.
Bro.
The one time Vince McMahon had his kiss my ass cut with Regal. King was laughing his ass off on commentary.
Yeah, those Doctor Fives movies are very good, Russell. I agree with you. Very
Oh
campy.
man, there's going to be a light tube match here. Some of them look like they're carrying light tubes.
Mhm.
Where's Nick Gage? Where's Nick Gage?
And Butcher Baker and Nightmare Maker. Where is she too? Everything's gonna be all right, Tito.
Baker, orgasm Baker. Yeah.
He just touched something that freaked him out.
Got freaky.
How you know?
The knowing is half the battle. G.I. Joe.
Vince, nah.
I'll give you our weather for tomorrow in Philadelphia. Tomorrow's Philadelphia weather is 90, a low of 74, with a chance of showers in the late
Bullshit.
afternoon. Bro, Shockmaster was great.
I think he just fucked up. The Shockmaster.
Do. Got the right stuff, baby.
That
Oz, I
woman's
think,
got
was
a
worse than. Go ahead.
that woman's got a Tina Turner wig on.
Yep.
Be good to me. I got you, babe.
Oz was Kevin Nash stupid gimmick.
Yeah, that was
I
pretty.
think that was.
I thought Vinny
I think that
Vegas
was.
was kind of stupid,
Yeah.
but
I
Oz.
think those were. I think those were worse than the Shockmaster because at least the Shockmaster was stupid and everybody remembers that shit more than Oz and Vinny Vegas. Bro, we'd like to have the Richard, bro. He would have been Shockmaster, bro. Yeah,
Did you see?
fucking.
Did you see Steiner's boy got suspended by the NFL for 8 games, bro?
Yeah, I heard about that, bro.
Bro, he's gonna be grounded up his ass.
No, he's going to get a call tomorrow from Papa H. Bro, come
Okay.
to Philly. Come to SmackDown, bro. You
Oh,
can
I
go
thought.
against Penta and Phoenix.
Come to SmackDown at the ECW arena because we couldn't
Vince
sell
Ghost
tickets to a
Rider.
big enough hall, so we're at the bingo hall, bro.
Vince
Yeah,
Ghost
Vince is the
Rider.
Ghost Rider.
Anthony Memors.
That's the second best one tonight. Woo!
Woo!
Wrestle at his first wrestle under Runnels. So I guess he's going his real name now.
Oh,
Cody.
really?
I remember when Cody used to use the name Lupenscheisen.
Oh, Löwenscheisen. I think that
he,
isn't that
he
like
dressed
a
like he dressed like Russell and pretended to be German.
I think they play that with the pan flute, the Löwenscheisen. Oh, the Löwenscheisen.
Bro, he got the stuff from the Philly security, bro.
Bro, who was the master of the pan flute?
Slapnuts.
Come on, chat. And he
Pendejo.
sold over, I love the commercials in the 90s. He sold over 130 million albums.
The American Nightmare. Dustin was the original American Nightmare.
No, he was
A lot of people
always the what? I'm the natural.
that's
His theme song sounded like a Budweiser theme song,
yeah. But the natural was his main thing, but it's just he only used the American Nightmare one time. But it was like before Cody used it.
Yeah, Boss Man never got not Boss Man. Yeah. I only remember Boxcar Willie. Yeah, Boxcar Willie's another one that sold over. Boxcar Willie sold over 80 million albums. And here's some of his best loved songs. None of them that I knew. None of them that anybody knew. But just to let you guys know, Zamfir was the master of the pan and flute. Zamfir.
Oh, don't even,
Were you a Zamfir lover, Texas?
Zamfir was the master of the grape flute.
Boxcar Bertha. Ain't that a movie? Boxcar Bertha?
Yes, it was. Barbara Hershey, David Carradine, directed by Martin Scorsese.
That's good knowledge out of you, fella. Good knowledge out of you.
Whose voice were you doing just there? It didn't even sound like you at all.
No, I was impersonating somebody in the Philadelphia area.
Oh, okay.
He was a big time radio guy, Steve Fredericks. And if somebody answered the question, he would go, "That's quality knowledge out of you, fella. Big job, big job." And then he would always go, and I still carry this to my today. I had a guy, I had a girl, I had a guy.
Earth control, says Z. Prophylactic. That's an elephant. No, that's pachyderm, you bastard. Oh, okay. Thanks, Russell.
Gosh,
Sam
Russell.
should have been a wrestler bro who attacked people with the flute.
And he should be called the Pied Piper. Bro, the Pied Piper is coming to town, bro.
Look, it's the Pied Piper of pederast. Yeah, yeah. Look at him. Look at him. All these kids, jumping around, acting like twaddlers. What the fuck is this shit, bro? I didn't do this one, bro. You can't pin it on me. Prophylactic intolerant. I plead the fifth on that. What?
All right, chat. I got another one for you. Carly Simon or Stevie Nicks, who would you do first? In their prime. Texas. Hello. Hello.
Harley Simon and Stephen Nicks.
Huh?
That's my
Neither.
answer. Neither.
Yeah, Rosie said neither.
Uh-oh.
I always liked me some Linda Ronstadt.
This woman found the cure, but not Robert Smith.
Rumblefish is a good movie, Russell. A young Diane Lane. Hello.
I would still say it's better than Godfather. To me, Rumblefish is the goat.
You can take that and ram it up your ass.
Bro.
Your new society sounds charming.
Yeah, Alan, Diane Lane is still yummy.
Get it over with, you bitch.
A Blackfish called what?
Oh, yeah, Diane Lane. Woo! A rumblefish called Wanda. That's a good one.
Remember the Barney Miller spinoff, Fish with Abe Vigoda?
He doesn't know that.
Oh,
Juno, have you ever seen Barney Miller?
Barney
no,
Miller, is that a show?
never mind.
Kenny.
I know. I'm so sorry.
No, Juno's a smart kid, but he hadn't seen everything. He hadn't, lived as long as we have. So,
Yeah, that's true. I keep on forgetting that sometimes. Like my like I have to move up my preferences to things.
it's nothing against you, Juno. It's just that Kenny, man, he throws these non sequiturs out all the time. I'm like, whoa, where are you going with that? Leave the kid alone.
Yeah.
You bastard. Leave the kid alone.
Juno, I sincerely apologize for me,
Well,
for my
it's
family.
okay, man.
I'm
Oh yeah,
sorry.
we didn't even talk about old Big Pussy
Yeah,
hitting the
we did.
ground,
And he was in
Yeah.
Sleepaway Camp Florida when you love. Return to Sleepaway Camp. He's in that one.
Big Pussy's a dead pussy. That
Rest
was
in peace,
wrong, but it's still funny.
Vincent Pastore.
Yeah.
Tony, do me a favor. Do it from the neck down so my family can see me for one last time. Do you really think I think about this fucking shit? Tony, how long we known each other? That was such a great scene.
Have a good night, Zodiac. Thanks for coming
Night,
in and
Zodiac.
hanging with us.
Nice dude. Like, it's all good, Ken. It's just I don't know most of this shit. Like a lot of music, I don't really know because from bands I never heard of. But like, I do want to hear what music you guys recommend.
Juno grew up on 1950s monster films and Cantinflas, so
Yeah,
Gotcha. So basically, when I ran
and
down
wrestling, and
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 wrestling.
wrestling,
wrestling. Yeah.
Yeah, he was in the that Return of the Living Dead, Return of Sleepaway Camp movie that you enjoyed, Texas. Vincent Pastore was in that one.
I seen Juno. I seen the first Sleepaway Camp, so I can't say about the other ones. But Alan,
Yeah.
that's the ticket with my girlfriend Morgan Fairchild. Yeah, that's the ticket.
Don't know what that is, Alan.
Alan, is that the one with oh God, I can see her face and I don't know. I can't. I want to say Rosario Dawson, where Danny Trejo's in it for like 20 seconds. And she comes back and she like it's sort of like how in Dress to Kill, like the person was always dressed or something, or would ask a question and then go kill them and then
Yeah.
come back. Yeah, so did I, Russell. Now, which did you prefer, Monsters or the Adams Family? I liked them both, but I was a Monsters guy because I liked the relationship. Oh, Grandpa, Grandpa and Herman had. For those that want to feel really old, Eddie Munster is now 72 years old. That's crazy.
He was the priest in Phantasm too. I haven't seen the second Phantasm in a while, so I don't remember. It's been a while since the second one, but it's a good movie.
Yeah, I'm seeing it. Uh, I've seen it before too.
Fred Gwynn's great. He's always great. My favorite movie of his that was a funny ass movie is Disorganized Crime with him and Lou Diamond Phillips
Oh, I remember that movie. Yeah.
and Ed O'Neill. That's a funny ass movie.
Tonk.
Yeah, Car 54 was a great show. That was one of the first ones I watched on Nick at Night. It was like Dragnet, then Car 54, Where Are You? And then Francis the Talking Mule. Couldn't have enough talking donkey or donkey shows on there.
Just like Mr. Ed, except him being a horse. Fuck you,
I
Wilbur.
sure had.
Shut the fuck up, Wilbur.
That I could never get over. Wilbur spending time with the Mrs. Miss the Mrs. Wilbur spending time with the Mrs. rather than with. Never mind. Wilbur spending time with Mr. Ed rather than the Mrs. Thank you. I finally got it. Woo. Don't you forget about me.
Do, 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 do.
I cream of cheese. Yeah. Because I said McHale's gravy. Yeah.
Oh, McHale. Joe Flynn or Stanley Roper? I cream of genie. Toot, 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 toot.
Dark eyeshadows.
Mr. Groper. Yeah, Alan, he was great in those flicks. It's a shame how he died. Did you guys know how he died? He fell in his
Yeah, those bugs, you know. Or are you talking about somebody else?
no Joe Flynn.
Oh, Joe Flynn.
Yeah,
Didn't he drown or some shit? I
yeah.
don't remember.
He fell in his pool with a broken leg and he didn't know how to swim.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, Larry Hagman was a great. That's what we miss these days, Rosie. A good physical comedian. Because there are no good physical comedians out there. The last one that I honestly remember was Lithgow in Third Rock from the Sun. I mean, all the sitcoms you get now, they're pretty much really
Tame.
yeah, tame.
Because I see a few of those shows on CBS or NBC, whatever the hell they call it now, ABC now, or I'll just call it Peacock on NBC or whatever the hell it is. But they had a lot of those sitcoms, and I saw clips of them, and they suck.
Mm-hmm. You getting any arguments from me?
Yeah, like they did a stupid remake of Night Court, and it sucked ass.
Yeah. You can't do a night court in 2026 with a tame Dan Fielding. You
Yeah, of
can't.
course. And it has that girl from was it Big Bang Theory? Didn't
Yeah,
care for her in that. She was like the judge of the reboot remake, wherever the hell it was.
yeah, Bernadette,
She wasn't. She
Walla
wasn't that
Wick's wife.
funny. Yeah, that was Last Man on Earth, everybody.
Bravo!
Movie finished.
Oh yeah, John Ritter. He was like the goat of physical comedy right there, Russell.
Yeah.
Come and knock at our door. We've been waiting for you. My friend, she still watches it to this day. She'll send me clips of Three's Company, and I'm like, babe, we've watched these like a million times. She goes, I know, but I missed this. It is true. You do miss stuff when you're like laughing so hard.
Nowadays, they're so fucking offensive about everything nowadays.
Yeah, Rosie, Steve Carell was very good. I thought also Rainn Wilson was very funny as a physical comedian in The Office too.
You got Jim Carrey, but he's not really doing much movies except those fucking Sonic movies.
Well, did you guys read that he's going to be George Jetson in a live Jetsons movie?
I haven't heard about that.
Yeah, I put it up on our talking movies guest comments. Every time I put something up about casting news, you know who always interjects his personal opinion.
I know.
So I just put waiting for a smart ass comment in 3, 2, 1. Do, do, do.
Yeah. Like, I haven't seen a really good Jim Carrey movie since he did that movie Yes Man, which I actually do enjoy. If you haven't not seen it,
Night, Alan. Take care, my
hi
friend.
Alan,
Thanks for the well wishes too, everybody.
thank you for joining. But I don't know. It's just Jim Carrey. He hasn't done good shit because he was doing shit like that fucking Penguin movie he did.
Oh yeah, Mr. Popper's Penguins.
Yeah, he was doing shit like that. He did a shitty sequel to Dumb and Dumber.
Yeah, that was terrible.
Mr. Popper's Penguins. That's the one where he was doing actual poppers.
Yep. Then he was in Kick Ass 2. I kind of wish he was more in that movie because I didn't like that they kill him off too early in the movie.
Kick Ass 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Yeah. That sequel was a downfall to the first one. I think it could have been good if Jim Carrey was more in the movie, but they kill him off, which is bullshit. Because he was pretty funny in that one. But after that, it's just like Jim Carrey was just doing all these forgettable fucking movies. I know the Sonic movies has its fans, and that's cool if everybody loves those movies, but it's just I'm not into those movies, but he's playing Roboto in those movies, the villain.
Apparently, there was something here on SmackDown. Cody Rhodes vows to kill the legend of Randy Orton. Okay, whatever.
Wait, he's gonna be his own legend killer now.
Who knows? Did Cody turn heel, or is he going gay? I mean, what's the deal?
I don't think he's gonna turn heel because he didn't even do that in AEW. He's not gonna turn heel unless he does. Then it'll be fine. But if he does, he should paint his hair dark to show that he is a heel guy, not having the fucking blonde hair. Because I guess everybody's sick of him now. Thank you, Russell. See y'all for Mark of the Devil.
Night, Russell.
Thank you, Russell.
Don't forget to wear your crew shirt.
Yep.
Crew.
Juan Jalapeno Poppers.
Yeah.
Blues Clues, Traveler, John Popper's Penguin.
But
Night, Russell Madison.
Night, Russell.
Right, yeah, that Conrad Thompson's an idiot.
The only thing I find funny about Conrad is how he will call Pritchard on his shit. You know, that's about it. Other than that, I remember Pritchard when he worked the fucking office at Houston Wrestling selling tickets.
Oh, really? Was he a
Oh
dickhead
yeah,
back then too?
huh?
Was he a dickhead back then too?
Not necessarily, but but it was just funny, and going from a fucking ticket taker to brother love and all that. He was a referee in Houston wrestling as well.
I love you.
Thank you for the stream, Chester.
See you, Chester.
You have a good night, Chester. Yeah, you played the fruitcake, brother love. I just don't know what they're doing. Like, if is Cody gonna be Legend Killer 2.0? That's gonna be stupid because that's not gonna work.
Oh, my brother. Oh, my brother. My buddy who's out there tonight. He just sent me something. He goes, "You're not going to be happy when you watch it." Uh,
Who is ever going to be happy with anything these days?
yeah.
And I heard I watched that thing today about how WWE forced themselves to fuck over Busted Open, and stuff.
Oh, yeah. They'll be out of there soon. You'll see all those guys not liking. Because I mean, I didn't listen to them. I just but it's like when you can't just cover you can't cover one federation. I mean, these guys watched everything.
Hmm.
They'll get rid of it, and then what they'll do is they'll close it down. That's the whole key, just like they did with the network and all that kind of shit.
They were complete dumbasses for doing that.
That still makes no sense to me. It's like you got hardcore people that go there. Okay, if you want to take your PLEs off, go ahead, stupid. Take them off and go to ESPN, but leave the network as it was, or just like have
Hmm.
like what do you say, like a year that you can't add like the new stuff,
Hmm.
you know? But I mean, I watched a lot of it. Like I watched that Territory show that they had like all the wrestlers, like the Wrestling Roundtable.
Yeah, those were great.
Those were great. They were interesting. And it's like, and then that got you to what, because they would bring up matches, and then you would go back to like the Memphis stuff, where you go to the early 80 like NWA shit, because I was a big fan. Like, I watched both of them, but I loved NWA WCW, because it was like, that was real to me. That was real wrestling, and then the WWE stuff was like, the fake stuff, you know.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's a shame how they've like really ruined it. Yep, I agree.
But
Chester, Bruce and Michael Hayes, should have been both fired and like just like given a pension and said, "See ya." I don't
yeah,
understand what Bruce Pritchard does.
He's just a yes man. That's what he does.
I mean, because you've
like the Jim
seen
Carrey movie.
yeah. I mean, because you've seen he added so many to those meetings, those writers meetings.
Hmm. But gonna call it a night, everybody, for this. On Tuesday, we'll be back on Texas channel from Mark of the Devil, right?
That is correct.
Yes.
And
I'll
then next
watch,
week I'll have something set up.
have
Go ahead.
Herbert Lom be a complete and utter bastard like Vincent Price was in Witchfinder General.
Hmm.
And
And
remember
then the
next week,
following week
guys,
is going to
special
be,
time at 10 o'clock next week.
10 o'clock Eastern, 9 o'clock, And then the following week, we're going to have Blood on Satan's Claw.
With special guest Twiggy.
Nah,
Twiggy will be here.
Hmm.
Twiggy, I did her.
But thank y'all for joining. Chester, shout out to Chester for being here as we go to the chat.
Thanks, everyone.
And
Good night,
Rosie,
everyone.
Rosie,
Thanks
Ashton,
for all the kind
Tony,
words and stuff, everybody. And
Yes, that meant a lot to me.
especially,
Thank you.
especially, yeah, even Rob
we'll see
Vincent.
you soon.
Shout out to him. See ya. Bye, everybody.